I just stopped by today to tell you that I will be moving in this afternoon, and I'm real happy to sign a lease if the neighbors are quiet.
I run a respectable place. First and last month in advance, and a $50 cleaning fee not refundable.
Fine with me. My name's Luke Spencer.
I'll tell you, mister, I've heard about you. Every newspaper I read there for a while, you were in it.
Ah, yes, fame. Well, some people work all their lives for it, and others have it dumped on them.
Fame like that I can do without, thank you very much.
Likewise, thank you very much, I'm sure.
I'll tell you one thing I don't want, and that's no orgies in my apartment building. You got that?
Well, sure. I actually haven't had the strength for no orgies in quite a while, so that's no problem with me.
I run a respectable place here. It may not look like much, but I worked hard to own it, and I'm proud of it.
Well, I don't blame you. It's just fine with me. There is one thing, though.
What's that?
Well, it's that front door up there.
Well, what's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it is it sticks. Yesterday, when we tried to go in, it stuck, and today it still sticks, you know?
It's the rain. There's nothing I can do. It rains, and all the doors swell shut.
Right. It ain't rained in a month.
Then it's the fog. If it isn't one thing, it's another down here on the waterfront.
Uh-huh. Well, gee, I guess you can't have atmosphere like this and a front door that works. How much do I owe you?
But it's a lot better than I expected.
Yeah, well, I've got a long way to go. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some phone calls to make.
That emergency you mentioned.
That's right.
Well, don't mind me. I'll just hang loose.
Okay. You may find the soda in the fridge.
Does the door stick?
Only when it rains or we have heavy fog.
Which happens about every other day.
You got it.
Okay.
Good evening, Kelly's Diner. Rose, is that you?
Yeah, who's this?
It's Laura Baldwin.
Oh, hi, how are you?
I'm just fine, Rose. Is Luke there? I really need to talk to him, if you don't mind.
No, he sure isn't, and I'm not even sure whether Night's coming in tonight.
Why not? Is there something wrong with him?
No, nothing like that. But he rented a new apartment today, and he's planning on moving into it tonight with a little help from Joe.
Oh, I thought he might be moving. Do you know his new address?
No, Jim, I'm sorry, I sure don't.
Will you please tell him that I called and that I have to see him, that it's urgent?
Okay, will do, as soon as I see him.
Thanks, Rose. I really appreciate it. Bye.
The emergency is Luke Spencer.
Claudia, please.
Come on, honey, what's wrong?
I have to see him.
Well, I thought everything was over between you two.
Claudia, it isn't anything personal. It's just, I'm very worried about him.
But it isn't personal.
Claudia, will you get off my back? I'm afraid he's in some kind of trouble, and I have to warn him, that's all.
Trouble from the organization?
I don't know. I don't think so, Claudia. All I know is he's in some kind of trouble, and I have to reach him because he doesn't know anything about it.
Well, honey, why don't you try his apartment?
I've been doing that all day long.
Well, maybe he's still in the process of moving out.
Yeah, I guess I'll try again.
I think there's something going on here. I think you should level with me. There's nothing going on, Joe. I just want to get packed up and get out of here. Something big happened here. Well, sure, something big happened. I'm moving. When I move, I become Mr. Cyclone, that's all. Glad we brought these extra boxes. Are we moving the furniture? Are you kidding? This stuff? No, the other place is furnished. I'm leaving this. I'm just taking the books, the records, and the tchotchkes.
How's the other place furnished?
Very chic. Kind of, early alley.
Spencer, are you sure everything's okay?
Joe, come on. Everything is just fine, all right? Just perfect. I just want to get this stuff and get out of here. Everything is okay. It's manageable. Yeah, I just wish I had my little Dick Tracy portable lie detector because I'd like to strap you into it and ask you a few questions. Oh, you like to strap people into machines, do you? Have you seen a shrink about that? That's very kinky, Kelly. Wonderful. Excuse me, that would be the phone. Oh, mine like a steel trap. They have this thing disconnected tonight. Hello?
Luke?
Yeah, who's this? Rose?
Yeah, hi. Boy, I'm glad I caught you here. I didn't think you'd still be there.
Well, yeah, well, I thought the phone was going to be disconnected, too. I guess I haven't got to it. Look, Joe and I are packing up, and I'm moving my stuff out now.
I had a phone call for you, Luke. It's from Laura Baldwin.
Oh, yeah? Well,
she said she had to talk to you, and that it's urgent.
oh, okay, thanks. Well, what's the phone number?
What?
Her phone number, Rose. What is it?
She didn't leave one.
Oh, well, that's great. Somebody calls and they say it's urgent and you don't take a phone number?
Look, now don't jump down my throat about it, okay? I figured you had her phone number, or else she would have given it to me.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Rose. It's just so typically Laura, you know. She moves into an apartment. I don't know where the hell she is. She calls. She says it's urgent. She doesn't leave a number. It's frustrating, that's all.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, well, it's not your fault.
Listen, are you going to be able to come into work tonight?
Well, do you need me?
Well, not really. Actually, it's very dead, so don't even bother.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. And did Joe show up to help you move?
Yeah, I told you he's here. He's not helping me a lot. He's too busy playing cops and robbers, you know. He's afraid somebody's going to jump. Put that back. He's afraid somebody's going to jump out of the shadows and slash my throat, you know.
Luke, that's nothing to joke about.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Rose. That isn't very funny. Look, I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Ooh, I think I made her angry. What's the scam? Laura, man. So typically Laura. She called. She said she has to talk to me. It's urgent. She doesn't leave a phone number. Oh, that's women. No, that's Laura. Ooh, you got it bad. Look, amigo, de nada, okay? Sure, fine. Get these books all packed. How is your new apartment, anyhow? Cheap. Terrific. Yeah, it is terrific. There's only one thing wrong with it, and that's the front door is stuck. You got to practically break it down to get through. Well, that's okay, because that means that nobody can break into your apartment in the middle of the night and pop you over the head anymore. Yeah, that sounds like a segue right into a bunch of questions, doesn't it? If you don't want to talk, that's fine with me. I don't want to talk. Come on, let's get this first load out of there. Get it over there, get this stuff over. Okay, look, man, as far as I'm concerned, truth. Just give me the word. No more private eye if you don't want me butting in. Well, it's not serious, really. It's nothing I can't handle with a little help from my friends, and that's you. All right? Come on, let's go. Let's get this circus moved out. Can you get the door? Oh, yes, with my third arm. Fine. Oh, lock the door.
Hello.
Hello, this is Laura Baldwin. Is that you, Mr. Quartermain?
Yes, Laura. How are you?
I'm just fine, thank you. I'm very sorry to bother you at home, Mr. Quartermain, but I need to get in touch with Luke Spencer, and I was just wondering if maybe he was there.
No, I'm sorry, Laura. He isn't.
Well, do you have any idea where I might reach him?
Well, let me check with Alex. Laura Baldwin. She's trying to locate Luke Spencer.
I'm not his keeper. I have no idea where he is.
Alex doesn't know either. I'm terribly sorry.
I see. All right. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
No bother, my dear. I just wish I could have been of help. Goodbye.
Goodbye. He isn't there. Well, so you got any other place to call? Not a one. I saw Bobby Spencer earlier today, and I asked her to give me his new address, but she wouldn't do it, in spite of the fact that I told her that Luke might be in some... Well, I told her that it was really important. Well, so what are you going to do now? I don't have much choice, I guess. I think I'll just get out of these clothes. I'll take a shower, and then I'm going to go over to Kelly's diner, and I'm going to wait there until he shows up for work.
Come on, honey. Now, if you're worried about Luke, why do you have to shower and change clothes? The fact is, you want to look your best when you see him.
That's not true, Claudia. I have been driving myself half crazy trying to find Luke all day today. And I'm going to take a shower because I need to relax. Do me a favor. Stop playing psychiatrist and analyzing my every move.
Honey, you're still in love with the man. So when are you going to admit it?